Franco Columbu's controversial 1981 Mr. Olympia return, a comeback that divided bodybuilding. Franco Columbu stepped back on the Olympia stage in 1981 after years away, but his victory left fans and competitors divided. Franco Columbu's 1981 Mr. Olympia win stands as a bold milestone in bodybuilding history. It's a story of toughness, skill, and a choice that split fans and athletes. A lifelong friend of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Columbu was known for his small yet strong physique. He first claimed the Mr. Olympia title in 1976. A brutal injury in 1977 seemed to end his competitive days. His return in 1981 shocked the sport and started debates that still echo. Franco Columbu's early days. Born on August 7, 1941, in Alalai, Sardinia, Italy, Franco Columbu stood at 5 feet 5 inches. His size didn't hold back his strength. He started as an amateur boxer in Italy. Later he shined in powerlifting and pulled off lifts like a 750-pound deadlift and a 525-pound bench press. These feats showed his raw power despite his smaller frame. 1-3. In 1965, he met Arnold Schwarzenegger at a Munich bodybuilding event. Their friendship brought him to America. There he rose as a bodybuilding standout and earned praise for his tight balanced muscles that made him unique in the sport. In 1976, Columbu won his first Mr. Olympia title after Arnold stepped away. This proved he belonged at the top. His win showcased a physique that was compact yet perfectly proportioned. He took a break from competing and turned to acting and chiropractic training until a dramatic twist changed his course. The 1977 World's Strongest Man injury. In 1977, Columbu joined the first World's Strongest Man contest at Universal Studios, California. Lou Ferrigno also took part and finished 4th, 3. During the refrigerator race, athletes carried a 400-pound refrigerator over a set distance. Columbu slipped under the load. The weight crashed down and dislocated his left knee. It also tore ligaments in a tough injury. Doctors warned he might never walk well again or compete. 1-3. The setback pushed him out of the spotlight. Many thought his career was over. Columbu wouldn't give up. He used his chiropractic knowledge from years of study. He rebuilt his legs step by step. By 1980, talk of his training comeback spread through the bodybuilding world. This set up a return that few believed he could manage after such a rough Olympia took place on October 10 in Columbus, Ohio. It followed Arnold's surprise 1980 win that shook up the sport. With Arnold gone, the field opened for a new champion. Contenders included Tom Platz, known for his huge quads that amazed everyone. Danny Padilla excelled in symmetry and earned the nickname, the Giant Killer. Roy Callender brought a massive build from Canada. Frank Zane won the Olympia 3 times from 1977 to 1979 and showed a different kind of skill. Columbu's return at age 40 caught attention. His injury made his chances slim. Still he showed up lean and sharp, ready to fight against all odds. The competition night. The event filled the Veterans Memorial Auditorium with excited fans eager to see the outcome. Columbu's posing routine highlighted his strengths. His wide back and crisp cuts stood out, especially in the back double biceps pose that showed his upper body power. Tom Platz brought quads so big they changed leg standards and drew gasps from the crowd with every move. Frank Zane moved through poses with smooth grace and showed a lean, perfectly proportioned physique that reflected his years of mastery. Danny Padilla impressed with his compact, balanced look and held his own against bigger rivals. Chris Dickerson flexed with clean symmetry and polished lines. Roy Callender powered through with raw size that filled the stage. The prejudging rounds were tight. Each man brought something special and made it hard to predict the winner. The results named Columbu the 1981 Mr. Olympia. He took his second title in a moment that stunned the room. Cheers mixed with boos as the audience split. Some loved his comeback. Others doubted the call. The decision started a controversy that stuck around. 1981 Mr. Olympia Top 10. 1. Franco Columbu. 2. Chris Dickerson. 3. Tom Platz. 4. Roy Callender. 5. Danny Padilla. 6. Jessup Wilkosh. 7. Dennis Tyne Rhino. 8. Johnny Fuller. 9. Samir Banout. 10. Roger Walker. Why the win stirred debate. Columbu's victory drew criticism from many. His legs took a hit from the 1977 injury. They lacked the size of Platz's. Many believed Platz should have won for his lower body alone since it stood out so much. 2, 3. At 40 and shorter than most, Columbu didn't fit the trend of taller, bulkier bodies that started to rule the sport. His close ties to Arnold and the Weider brothers sparked whispers of favoritism. Joe and Ben Weider founded the IFBB and shaped bodybuilding's path. No solid proof supports this idea, but the talk wouldn't die. 2. Judging blends size, symmetry, and presentation. Columbu's conditioning was unreal. His overall mass didn't match some rivals who brought more volume to the stage. Critics said his win rested on his comeback story more than his physique. They argued heart shouldn't beat muscle in a sport about physical merit. The mixed feelings showed how personal bodybuilding could get and kept the argument going long after the night ended. The 1981 call made waves that lasted. Tom Platz landed third. He later shared his frustration but respected Columbu's effort. Frank Zane took fourth. Danny Padilla finished fifth and suggested politics shaped the result. That idea echoed with some in the crowd. The boos rang through the auditorium and spilled into magazines for years. Fans picked sides in a loud back and forth. Columbu stood strong. He said, "I trained harder than ever to prove I could do it." 1. His words reflected his belief in the win despite the noise around him. After 1981, he left the stage behind. He acted in films like The Terminator in 1984 and Conan the Barbarian in 1982 with Arnold. He brought his charm to the screen and built his Los Angeles chiropractic practice into a solid career. Columbu passed away on August 30, 2019, at 78. He drowned while swimming off Sardinia's coast. 3. The 1981 Mr. Olympia remains a split issue. Some call it a gritty win born of pure will. Others see it as a misstep that ignored the field's talent. Historian Bill Dobbins said it showed bodybuilding's mix of emotion and opinion. That blend keeps the sport real and messy. 2. Schwarzenegger boss and old-school bodybuilding forever bodybuilding. Columbu's lasting mark. Columbu's impact went beyond titles. His strength feats amazed fans. He squatted 655 pounds and blew up hot water bottles with his breath to show what his smaller body could do. 3. His recovery from a crushing injury inspired lifters everywhere. He once said, "You don't let pain stop you, you work through it." 4. That mindset proved setbacks don't end the fight and fired up those who followed him. His friendship with Arnold showed how bonds lift the sport and add warmth beyond the iron. The 1981 win proved his heart even if some debated it. He turned a wrecked leg into a champion's stance. His legacy lives in gym talk and online threads decades later. His story stays alive in bodybuilding's history. Whether a win of wool or a disputed pick, Franco Columbu's 1981 Mr. Olympia return captures the sport's soul and struggles. It's a moment that won't fade away.